About a week ago, somebody asked me if I had any recommendations for a budget Secret Hunter deck. And back in the day, I used to love playing Secret Hunter. My favorite card of all time is Deathstalker Rexar. My favorite deck of all time is likely Spell Hunter from back in the day. So Secret Hunter does have a soft spot in my heart. So that got me thinking, can I make a Reno Hunter deck that is based purely around secrets? So that is why I made this list here. So let's briefly go over the deck. There's 40 whole cards in here. It's a singleton deck. There's Renathal. He's in here. So can't go over all the card selections, but I just want to go over the parts that I like about this deck. So the first thing is I run a ton of secrets that some of them are a little bit off the walls, like emergency maneuvers, as well as like ice trap. Even I think I even snuck in a snipe in here. Some real oddball secrets to include, and that is because I run the card Subject 9, and this guy draws a ton of secrets, so I wanted to make sure I had 5 whole secrets to draw at all times. That way I can get the full value out of this robot dinosaur, and you cannot run Subject 9 without their new and improved version, Product 9. So I want to make sure that I am having many secrets trigger early and often so I can play Product 9 on curve potentially, so I can redeploy a full Christmas tree of secrets. To make finding Subject 9 and Product 9 consistent, I run 2 cards that allow me to tutor out some beasts. The first one is Warsawn Wrangler. This allows me to discover a beast for my deck, and it also gets a little bit of a buff. And we also run a 2-mana Selective Breeder. This discovers a copy of a beast in my deck, so I can double up on either Subject or Product 9. Outside of those 2 beasts, I also run a Dreadscale as my third and final beast. This is the beast that you'll probably be tutoring the most because of the combo of Dreadscale plus Serpentbloom. This is an AoE clear of your opponent's stuff repeatedly. If they do not deal with the Dreadscale, this will just keep happening every turn. So if you're playing against a minion-based deck, it is an absolutely back-breaking combo. The last card that I want to highlight is actually a Timeline Accelerator. This guy is sneakily very powerful in this deck because Subject and Product 9 are not only beasts, they are mech beasts, so the Accelerator can draw them and also provide a bit of a mana discount. And for my third mech in this deck, we of course run Ziliax Deluxe 3000. And the pieces that we are running are the Haywire module and the Perfect module, so we can have a little bit of life gain outside of Reno and all the other singleton cards that you run in a Reno deck. So now let's go over how this deck performed. Unfortunately, I cannot say that I have solved the wild meta. I do not see Secret Reno Hunter taking over the wild ladder. I think I had below a 50% win rate, but I do have a few games that I want to show you, and I will be tinkering with this list a little bit more in the future. I see some points in this deck that need some improving, mostly the defensive tools. They can use a little bit of improving, but I do think that the Secret Reno Hunter could be at least a playable archetype with a little bit of tinkering. But if you are interested in its deck list and want to take it out for a spin, I'm going to leave the deck code down in the description. And if you are interested in Hearthstone content like this, please consider subscribing. It would help out the channel a ton. Anyway, let's jump into the games.
Versus
We got yet another Warlock. We'll see what flavor of Warlock we're dealing with. Product 9 is definitely a late game card. Ice Trap, not really interested in that. And I will keep my Spider Tank. Ooh, Zephrys is pretty solid. Can help fight some early boards if this is discard. It is not. Probably Questline if I had to guess. Probably one of the best 2-drops in my deck. If not my best 2-drop. Let's see that Questline. There it is, the Demon Seed. And here is Mad Scientist. And then Exarch Naielle next turn. Just a slow little tap from my opponent. Ooh, the beautiful Subject 9. Now I'm just missing Cloaked Huntress to pull it all together. Ooh. I had no idea they ran that card, but it makes a ton of sense. And you know what? I kind of like pack tactics. Do I go double secret? That's the question. Or do I tap on this? Really, there's not many 1-drops in my deck, so I think I'm better off just double secret and shove damage at their head. Just make them guess what I could have. And then next turn is probably a Subject 9 into just a whole mess of card draw.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
Also discounting our precious bow. Kind of helping them along with their quest progress with Explosives Trap. So they still have all 4 mana and a coin at their disposal. And they are going to go with a Defile. Sounds good to me. Give me some sweet, sweet cards to draw off of Bargain Bin. I think I have one more weapon in the form of Ringling's Rifle. And they are going to give me a minion and a weapon. And that weapon will be a Ziliax Deluxe. Cool. So there's my absolute favorite combo in all of Hearthstone. And I will overdraw, but I simply do not care because this combo is so sick with Cloaked Huntress and Subject 9. I was addicted to this combo when it was a little bit more viable and wild, but who's to say a Reno pile can't make this combo a little bit more viable? Dark Alley Pact. Can't say I was expecting that one. And that is 6 damage on their 8/6. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to play zombies first because they're probably going to test with a like tiny minion. And then I'll play Snipe because then they'll think they're in the clear. It's beautiful. And then they are going to check for freezing, but I guess I don't have much of an option because I have all this mana. And do I bow hit there so I can shove 4 damage? And I think the answer is yes, even though it hits my head very hard. Good luck, opponent. Have fun navigating my beautiful Christmas tree. So they're going to swing with the 1/1 first for freezing, I assume. They successfully tested for Ice Trap. Okay, now they have some maneuvers to deal with. The Slop life contains not even Demon Hunters, I see. Yeah, I've been seeing, it's kind of what inspired me to do this deck, is if Demon Hunter can enjoy Reno cards, why can't Hunter? A Wild Froot has indeed appeared. How's Secret Hunter performing? Pretty good. I just got dunked on by Discard Warlock, but you know, that's gonna happen. But so far so good with Discard Warlock, or Secret Hunter. As you can see, I'm beezing all over my opponent. And then I get sniped. Did my secrets just eat their turn? Almost. Almost ate their turn. And then Healthstone. Alright, well we have our work cut out for us. So I have 9 damage right here. I don't believe Zephrys can give me lethal. But what I can do is Ziliax Deluxe, which is kind of exciting. Yeah, I think it's just a Ziliax Deluxe. Bop into there, heal for way too much, and bring my opponent down to 15. So we're climbing our way back after that Healthstone really acted as a mini Reno for my opponent. But yeah, I think like this Secret Hunter deck is very different from your usual Reno because like it plays more of a tempo play style. Like my hand is like almost nothing compared to most Reno decks, but we're just trying to like get our opponent's life total to 0. And I hope they don't have another Healthstone. Okay, they have a Soul Freeze. Be an absolute disaster if they have a Healthstone. Will Zephrys offer me a silence for my... Or will my... Oh, okay, no, they have another Healthstone. There's no way they'd be going this low if they didn't. Yeah, there it is. Lame. And double giant. Well, I got my work cut out for me.
Who goes there?
So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get them down to 9. Is there any world where Zephrys can produce 12 damage? I don't think so. Unless there's like some spell that silences my whole board, but I don't believe that exists in the Zephrys pool. So let's first start with a tap. And let's give my opponent, I guess, something to think about. Or am I just doing the rifle? I think I'm just doing a rifle. If my opponent can slay me, more power to them. And I can't pick this, I can't pick that, so I have to pick Snipe. This is a mistake. Get that damage in, got it off. I don't know what my options were, but Rat Trap was definitely the one to pick. If I had to navigate that turn better, I mean, there was probably nothing better than a good old Rat Trap. Lifesteal is one heck of a mechanic. So, Ice Trap and Snipe. They are playing around something. Not really sure what they're playing around, but they're definitely playing around it.
You here for the tour?
And they are going to get sniped. Can you take care of a 4/4?
of Stormwind shall share my pain.
For 0 mana, can you deal with a 4/4? It does not look like it.
I hunt alone.
And I will get a bargain bin, hit them for 5, and show off my sweet, sweet Zephrys. Zephrys will offer me... yes. Good old Baron. Old Baron lethal. It was Baron Hunter the whole time. Ooh, a warrior.
Let's get going.
So there's been like combo warrior with like the new mini set guy running around. And I'm honestly not sure how I beat that deck. But I will let future Froot figure that out. Ooh, I got the Serpentbloom. Okay, that might be part of the equation. Little Serpentbloom plus, where's he at? Dreadscale. Cleaning commences. Yeah. One secret drawn off of that. It's good enough.
I smell gold in them there waters.
Gold in them there waters.
Keep on panning.
Explosive trap. Alright. More value. More value for me. Yeah, we're gonna keep on panning. Unfortunately, we're panning. Look at that juicy board and how much it plays into explosives.
Oh, wait, I'm rich.
Actually, so I can just so I can contest their board and maybe get rid of Panner, I will point out the scientist. Now, what secret could it be? Could be literally anything. I almost run all of the secrets. I was debating on running Dart Room, but that was probably flying a little too close to the sun. Needle Rock Totem. Okay, okay. I feel that. Into an armor up. And they opt not to crash in to my guy. Or into my face, rather. 8 cards in hand. Let's just go for a bargain bin, maneuvers, and a snipe. And we will crash into their Pan Man. I'm rocking the yellows today, that's right. It's been a while since I've whipped out these bad boys. Ooh, it could be Odin Warrior. Or it could be combo. We will see. It's Basher. Yeah, feels like Basher with that card. What do they got? They got Warsong Commander. It's gonna be hit with a snipe. And they got Panner. Okay. Cool.
Keep on panning.
And let's go with I think just a rifle. Smack into Panner. And that will... So I want to play Pressure Plate from my hand. So let's just get a Rat Trap going. And then this. Yeah. That feels pretty good. From the depths. Pressure Plate that 1-2 out of this world. Feels correct. And they will armor up. Sounds good. And I will Tavish. Sure. Tavish will allow me to get freezing and bees. Yeah. Oh man, I've missed Secret Hunter. Your go, opponent. What would you like? What would you like to play? If you could play any card in that 10-card hand into this Christmas tree, what would it be? An Aftershock. Okay. May interest you in a emergency maneuver. That will get bees on. But not before I get my rat. And oopsie daisy, I got a full board. Okay, okay. My mad scientist is back. So I have explosives and a freezing trap. Let's go with a Okani. And let's get the next minion out of here. Let's figure out what kind of secret I got up my sleeve. A bear trap? Probably not. Probably his hidden meaning. And then wandering. So the way this works is my freezing trap will go off first, and then I have a wandering monster to save me from the second swing. Again, my opponent's hand is pretty stacked. Okay, there's to the front. And all you can eat. Will they go for the combo? I doubt it.
Predictable.
There's a Needle Rock. So their double to the front is now gone. But I guess they kind of just don't need it.
Show you who's boss.
Armor.
And then there's Armor Smith. Right on time. And then that will get freezing trapped. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good. So I need a way to take care of this fella.
One ticket, please.
Seems pretty easy. Right, so yeah. So I have a Zephrys.
By suggestion.
I mean, that's a pretty clean answer to what they're doing. So I will, Does that not work? Right, right. Yes, yes, I see, I see. Right.
What are you waiting for? Job done.
Yeah, I don't know about that perfect card. Honestly, I don't think any of those answered their board. That's annoying. I thought that was gonna get me the win. Well, so that what Zephrys offered me was Flame Elemental. Right? Just Flame Elemental, right? Flame Elemental and Earth Elemental? Maybe Flame would have done it if I just targeted their one guy. Yeah, I think that would have done it. Kind of awkward.
Must not tarry.
Yeah, if I could have gotten just Shadow Word Death would have been much better. But unfortunately that was not an option. And then we have an explosives. Okay. And a wandering monster, which does nothing. Okay, okay. Let's go with... Yes, 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 yes. Three damage to a minion and cast a secret from my deck.
Right where I want you. Done.
Cat trick. Can you defeat a cat trick? How's it going, Toxic Foxy? You are joining just in time for me to be wildly confused by this Basher combo. So, that's good. That's right where you want to be. Okay, okay. Dealt with it with the bees.
I'll show you who's
And then we got Skipper. And then cleaning will commence. You got bait and switch. Okay.
My blade be thirsty.
Frothing Berserker. Sure, sure.
Must not tarry.
And then I got Hidden Meaning to deal with their 9/3. Alright. Everything's coming up beautifully. I believe they're a streamer too. I believe so. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can do it all. Yeah, I have 9 mana. Perfect. Okay. That's all I wanted. And then I want a... I just want a product 9. And a hero power to boot. And that's all I got, opponent. Looks like my end the turn button is active. So what I'll get off that bargain bin is perfect. Rat trap, hidden meaning, bait and switch, and a cat trick. Alright. So that was the, I mean, it was kind of dicey there, but I think we did recover. Okay, we got our cat trick. And we have bargain bin for subject 9. And subject 9 still does draw cards. And then we are going to armor up. Classic. So there is my subject 9. And I will clean up this guy. And you know what? You can have a 1/1. I feel perfectly fine with you having a 1/1. And there is my divine shields. That's all I got. That's all I got, opponent. Can you defeat my Christmas tree and my divine shield minions? Gonna need to ask you to put that one right back in your hand. Alright. And they are going to target their rover with a jam session. That's pretty strong. Pops all the bubbles. Now they can defeat my Misha. Ooh, and then an aftershock. Very strong. And that will get a rat trap out of me. Do I play Battlegrounds? Not a whole lot. I did have a phase there when I was playing Battlegrounds. The previous season, I liked a lot more. But yeah, I've been really vibing with Battlegrounds here recently. Been more of a wild gamer. You know, what's more secrets between friends? So I think just another pack tactics would do me well. And yeah, let's go for another cat. A little huffer. And I have this feeling my opponent is not a Reno deck, so I will send this 6 damage right upstairs and call it a day. Just a few more secrets to fight through. Oh. A little jam session? Sure. And there is my cat.
Your flaws.
Ooh, nice. Little charge situation. Another pack tactics for another 3/3 with taunt. And my opponent is indeed off of it. Yeah. Not the cleanest game from me because I did like, you know, that swipe was a little suspect. But then you got to see like the full deck play out, and that's what matters. Let's try to get back on the right track with Paladin.
Let the hunt begin.
Hold on. Hold. Do we keep the combo? And, you know, full keep. Gonna be huge drama in the Hearthstone community knowing that I'm carried by good decks. And when I start burling, things go south.
I see you've brought guests.
The painful truth. I know. I know. But maybe... Opponent. Opponent. We've talked about this.
Job's done.
What do I got? A 1/1. Alright, I got a 1-1. Fine. Oh, opponent, you must stop. It's cruel and unusual at this point. Top post on r/Hearthstone. The Froot situation is crazy. You know I made it as a streamer if I start posting stuff like that. One day I will join the fray and start saying the X situation is crazy.
I smell golden in their waters.
Okay. My opponent needs to get a grip. It's unreal. Give me a 2-mana spell. Let me see that 2-mana spell. Does it deal 2 damage? Okay. Fine. I want that secret instead, you're right. Joke's on you, Pan Man.
The wails of these
I have a
covenants
2/3. Alright. Wow. Super aggressive.
Keep on panning.
And I have... So that's likely... Defense Matrix. But honestly... I want them to commit more to the board. Oh. I was really sure that was Auto Defense Matrix. I didn't even think I was going to get this far. Okay. It was Redemption. Gotcha. Gotcha. It all makes sense now. So I have Rat Trap and Cat Trick. A lot of furry animals is what I got. How about a Cat Trick? And a Flash Sale. Alright. Fine, opponent. Fine. How do we feel about smacking a 2/4? And then this is going to be, excuse me, a bargain bin, I guess. Sure, bargain bin. And then this is going to be Matrix. Yep, yep. And then this is going to be a Dreadscale with poison. And emergency maneuvers and perfection. Freezing trap. Your go, opponent. Can you deal with my 4/2? Showdown. How dare you? How dare you? How do you feel about a freezing trap? And then a little bit of a maneuver. Yep. Explodinator in my Hearthstone video game? Yeah. Let's do... This just does to enemies, right? That's so messed up. Alright, let's get some more Christmas trees going. And let's get my weapon out, swing on in. Yeah. The victory is mine. Oh, man. That was my first game with Dreadscale Poison, and I gotta say, it feels pretty good, that combo. It feels pretty good.